it's devastating to have your corps stop after it's gone for 50 some years because you run out of money, which is what happened. The railroad sponsored our corps for many years. In 1988, they were cutting back money and they cut back their UP choir, their UP little family days that they used to have, and us. We were a line item on a budget sheet, and it was easy to go click, 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 get rid of them, and put out another commercial or whatever. That's the beginning of budget cuts for everybody. We didn't realize it at the time, but that's things started to go downhill. Now, we're the reason I say now, after 1988, the Corps became a nonprofit organization and went out in the public and started earning money, and that's actually when the Corps took off competitively over that next series of years, doing very, very well in the circuit. But by the time we hit 1995, the money was not out there, really not out there, and then the Corps folded. So for us, seeing active Railmen groups again, and you guys aren't just playing and aren't just putting something out. We had no idea what we were going to see per se. You guys created works of art. The percussion show and the guard show are well constructed from beginning to end. There's a concept. There are details that you can sit and look for inside those shows. And for us, really, it's an emotional experience to see you guys do so well. So thank you again very much, both of your groups. Before we play our song, the last song we're going to play is called Great Big Rolling Railroad. If you're from Omaha and you were around from 1978 till probably the 90s, Union Pacific used this song as their theme song. It was adopted quickly by the Corps as a parade song. From about 79 all the way through 1988, we played it in parades. And then once we were not sponsored by the Corps, we didn't play it anymore. So when we do this song, this is a little bit of tip of the hat to our founders, because if it wasn't for UP, there wouldn't be a drum corps here. So I want to say thank you to them. Before we play this song, I'm going to turn it over to Steve Moore for a couple of quick words.
Well, I was just going to say, reiterate what Miles said. In that very first meeting 2 or 3 years ago, I think Dave was there. We were on Google Chat with Bill, myself, Jim Gamero was involved, and these talks all kind of started going about how to get the Corps going. And I've been involved with HWAA since before there was even percussion. It was pretty much just the winter guard circuit back then. And so to bring in the winter guard and the drum line is an awesome way to start. And then, of course, just add horn. A little more complicated than that. Now WGI is helping with WGI Wins and Sound Sports. We can start with small horn section and go from there. But what I really want to say is, for those of you that are in the drum line and those of you that are in the winter guard, you have to realize that you associate yourselves very closely with the schools you came from, and then this new thing called Railmen. But Dave and I were sitting in the stands at an HWAA show, and all of a sudden all these kids sit down in front of us with Railmen jackets and Railmen shirts, and it was really emotional, because to this day, the greatest summer of my life is the year I marched drum corps. Spending every day with your friends, making music, touring the country. There's no greater feeling, and you probably get a sense of that with the amount of time you spend with each other practicing. It's a very powerful thing, and it meant a lot to us to see that Railmen name come back. So there are hundreds of people in this city who are watching you. There are thousands of people around the country who remember the Railmen for their crazy good soloists and this little teeny horn line that comes out with anywhere from 20 to 30 people and just blows them away, all the way back to senior corps. So there's a lot of people with their eyes on you. So take that responsibility, continue to build what you do. And all of us out here, thank you, because it is truly an awesome presentation. Look forward to you guys joining the open ranks, and we're possibly moving that up to world in a couple of years. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.
One more thing, I would like to invite all of you and your parents. After you guys are done at WGI, we would love to have you come play with us. We don't have any of our guard here. All of our guard right now is from out of town. We have folks that come in from Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri. I'm from Illinois. Garrett, yeah, exactly. Kansas City. We've got people coming in from all over to our camps. We only rehearse one Saturday and one Sunday a month. That's it. So we'll do an April, Saturday, Sunday. We'll do the end of May, beginning of June, and then we play in July and we're done. So if you would like to sit, play some music with us, play some drums, spin a flag, we would love to have you come when you guys are done with your season. Don't feel obligated to, but don't feel like you couldn't come. would love to have you. So thank you very much, and hope you enjoy the great big rolling railroad. It's Corral and March.
Don't forget a wristband.